back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, April 25th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. In sports, the one thing you can never truly account for is the performance of a guy who has an absurd amount of irrational confidence. And I'm not sure if there's anyone who fits that mold in the 212 division right now better than former USA champ Dwayne Quamina. Quamina shocked the world at the tail end of last season when he dropped in from out of nowhere to win the Phoenix Pro and become one of the first athletes to qualify for the 2018 Olympia. We've heard a lot of talk from the Quamina camp over the last few weeks about how he's going to come out and be a game changer once the Olympia finally rolls around. But now that he's officially signed his name on the dotted line, let's see if King Q can walk the line in what might be one of the deeper 212 Olympia lineups that we've had in recent memory. With less than a month to go now before we kick off the event at this year's New York Pro, we've officially entered the home stretch of contest prep for all of this year's competitors, including former NPC National Super Heavyweight champ Dorian Haywood. Haywood got his season off and running in impressive fashion a few weeks ago at the Indy Pro with a very strong top 10 finish. And now the Colorado big man seems to be finishing strong down the home stretch of what looks to be another successful prep early in the season. All across the board, Haywood looks like he's made tremendous improvements here in his sophomore season. But whether or not that'll be enough to crack the top 5 in this lineup full of killers in New York still remains to be seen. Back in the day, I had a friend in my neighborhood who used to love this old Swiss Army knife he had because he said it was pretty good at everything. And I bet there are a lot of 212 fans out there who have a similar feeling about native Swiss powerhouse Nicolas Vullioud. Last week, the second-year pro announced that he was officially beginning his first contest prep of the season, where he'll be looking to improve on last year's strong rookie campaign. Pound for pound, Bullioud has enough muscle in the right places to step in and be competitive in just about any show. But if he wants to really step up and be a game changer this year, he has to get it done in the conditioning department, because that'll be the thing that carries him over the top. One of the reasons you see closers get paid so much money in baseball is because not every athlete out there understands how to seal the deal. But one guy you don't see having that problem is second-year star Justin Rodriguez. New photos emerged of J-Rod looking armed and ready last Sunday evening, 4 weeks away from making a return trip to the New York Pro stage. Rodriguez has tremendous genetic gifts and a very dangerous arsenal of muscle at his disposal. So if he can handle his business in the conditioning department, he's all but guaranteed a top 5 placing. Stand-up comics know that one of the keys to putting together a joke that just crushes a room is learning how to time your punchlines. And I don't know if Derek Lunsford's been hanging out at the Joe Rogan School of Bodybuilding, but from where I'm standing, the young man understands how to deliver one hell of a punchline. New photos leaked of the top 5 Olympian finisher who seems to be doing well at the moment. According to Lunsford and his team, he's still sitting at a lean 245 pounds right now, and they plan to focus on making as many quality improvements as possible before starting his 2018 prep. So if he can figure out the right formula to improve on the show-stopping look he brought to the stage last season, I anticipate seeing some big things from Lunsford later this year. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.